Oh, shit. Oh, what the? Coca-Cola flavored Oreo cookies. Let's try them. I don't know how we got this collaboration, probably because they're owned by the same parent company, but today, out of a miracle, we got Coca-Cola flavored Oreos. These were a little hard to find at first, and now they're everywhere. So they're only for a limited time, and they're not exclusive to anywhere, which is nice. Look at that. Look at that. It smells like the old cookies from McDonald's with like a hint of like, I don't want to say frosting, because like, oh, they smell so unique. A little cherry. Let's try these. So it looks like every one of the cookies is going to have a different thing for Coke. We've got Coca-Cola, the Coke that they usually use for like Coke Zero and all that. We have Clink. And is that it? Is that it? Yep, looks like those are the only 3 cookies we get. So, we're going to try the classic. Now, if you notice, we have a normal Oreo cookie, and the other side is what's supposed to taste like the Coca-Cola. This is a Coca-Cola flavored cookie. And supposedly in the cream, there are Pop Rocks popping candy, type candy, that is going to give it that fizzy sensation because they can't carbonate that stuff like a normal soda. So I'm going to do Coke side down for maximum flavor. Well, that's interesting. I definitely got the popping candy in there. Let's see if I can take the cookie off and show it. No, you can't even see it. Weird. It's just normal. The flavor is different because you get the chocolate from the Oreo. Yep. It's the Coke I'm not sure about. Or is it actually the frosting? I get that Coke flavor. It's very mild, though, for the Coke, which is interesting. I don't hate it. I've heard from a couple of people, they just outright hate it. I don't hate it. I think going in, knowing about the Pop Rocks, I know what to expect. So you get the flavor of the chocolate, you get the very subtle flavor of the Coke, and while you're trying to taste this, your mouth is just popping. It's not as aggressive as some of the Oreos in the past that have the popping candy, which is like overwhelming, and I don't want to eat those ever again. Usually the fireworks ones that come out during the 4th of July. These are different. It's nice. I'll say that. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know if I like it. I wouldn't say I dislike it. I'm honestly not getting that different of a flavor. It just tastes like a less chocolatey normal Oreo. And you get it's a very subtle taste of the Coke. Not bad though. Not bad at all. But now, let's go try dunking it in milk. Alright, so now we got our milk and our last cookie. Because let's be real, that's what every Oreo is good for. The milk. Let's try this out. I like to dunk and hold. Let it soak some in. Yeah. I don't know what's better. Seeing the milk-filled bottles or the milk-filled Oreo. I need to do that again just to make sure I tasted that right. Okay, so right off the bat, I chose whole milk because there's no other milk to drink. If you drink anything else, you're not drinking milk. And because of that, it has the most flavor, milk flavor. And when I got the cookie wet, it didn't taste like milk whatsoever. It tasted like Coke. Like I was drinking Coca-Cola. And the popping candies were a lot less because they were already activated the second I dunked it in the milk, which is kind of nice if you don't like that. But I think it was just off-putting that my milk tasted like Coke. And it's interesting. That's interesting. You do with that what you please. All right, you guys want to see a magic show? All right. I think that's enough. Now, what's the magic words? Because I kind of forgot. Hoogie boogie. All right. Huzzah! Oreo flavored Coca-Cola, Coke Zero. Now this is going to be fun. That's right. We are getting a double collaboration. So we had the Coca-Cola flavored Oreos. Now we have the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. And if you've seen any of my other reviews, especially some of my other Coca-Cola creation reviews or seasonal reviews, I like to try drinks two different ways. Once at room temp and once when they're chilled because they are sometimes different. So we have a room temp one and a chilled one right here. The magic trick worked once prior. So I say we're going to try it first room. They all come in these little cans. You can get them in bottles, like the normal bottles that you can get. 16 ounce, I believe. Oh, do you hear that? Listen to that fizz. The company's going to hate me for this, but already the smell of it smells like, you ever go to a hotel where there's an indoor pool? All right, let's try how it tastes, though. That's freaky. That is really freaky. It tastes like an Oreo. Like it tastes like the chocolate mixed with the Oreo cream. And it doesn't really taste like Coke. It just tastes like Oreo. Yeah, it tastes like chocolate and vanilla cream. That is messed up. So that was room temp. Let's see if how it fares being chilled. Oh, listen to that. So much better when it's cold. All right. So it tastes the same, but it tastes better when it's cold. It really, like, I don't want to say it tastes like Coke on the warmer side, but you get this weird aftertaste that if I told you it tasted like Coke, you'd be like, okay, I can taste that. But I don't want to attribute it to being Coke. It's just, something else I can't explain. When it's chilled, it's like that's a quiet little voice in the back of your head, and chilling it puts it to sleep, and all you taste is the Oreo cookie flavor. It is remarkable what they did. I just don't know how they did it. Yeah, that is bizarre. I highly suggest everybody go out and try this, because this is not like anything you've ever heard of or tasted before. Now, I think it's interesting that they put it under their Creations moniker, meaning that it's definitely a limited time, and it's going to have a very explosive, like, they're going to put it out there, blast it everywhere, but it really is only going to be around for maybe 2 months, maybe 3, depending on, because it's an Oreo collaboration. Usually they just do, like, special flavors with artists, so this is a different collab on their part. I like it. I was very disappointed when I found out that the only way you can get it in Coke form is as a zero sugar, because usually the zero sugars with the artificial sweeteners taste like crap. You don't taste any artificial sweetener in this, which is such a relief. And it doesn't take away from the flavor. I have a feeling that they had to do it this way because the artificial sweetener was the only way to get the flavor to merge the way they wanted it, with a normal sucrose or straight up cane sugar would not have given the same flavor. So I gotta give them props. They did a good job for what they were looking to have. Now, you might not like Oreo cookie flavored Coca-Cola, and that's fine. But they were on a mission, and they completed that mission. So now, I gotta go grab a glass, because if we're dunking these cookies in milk, maybe we should dunk the cookies in their own drink. Alright, so we're gonna use the cold one, because you enjoy milk while it's cold. Just makes more sense. It's teeny. And fun fact, 6 Oreos high, if you couldn't tell. Alright, let's try the Coke in it. Whoa, it's bubbling. It's fizzing. Probably the Pop Rocks in it. I don't think I let that one sit long enough because it didn't really taste like anything other than just a cookie. So, the counter is on. It's fizzing, but I'm not pulling it out yet. It's really fizzing, but I'm not pulling it out yet. If this explodes on me, you guys bore witness. Alright. Alright. That is weird. That is seriously weird. It just tastes like Coke. That's it. It doesn't taste like an Oreo. It just tastes like Coke. And that is because the cookie tastes like Coke. The drink does not, but it is still Coke. The cookie's flavor is stronger. There you go. So, yeah, you can find these at most places. Probably not at the same place. You're going to have to go hunting, but they're around, and I highly suggest you at least try them because they're for a limited time only. There is collaboration merch that is being sold from both Oreo and Coca-Cola's stores. Give it a try. Give it a try. Only here for a limited time. And you thought we were done. Right here, we have probably the coolest part of this entire thing. So, have you ever heard of an Oreo flavored Slurpee? Oh, I forgot to smell. Tastes very cookies and cream. Very cookies and cream. And we've already heard of Coke flavored Slurpees. I get that taste. A little bit of the cola flavor. So what if I told you that right here we have an official Oreo Coca-Cola flavored Slurpee. Exclusive to 7-Elevens. And it works. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. When I started these reviews, I thought it was going to be nasty. But oh my god, were we all wrong? I mean, I even opened up another can of this. And I get it. It tastes just like Oreo. It doesn't really taste like Coke. But this bad, Larry, tastes like an Oreo-flavored Coke. A Coke-flavored Oreo. And it's a Slurpee. I mean, it really is the love child of this entire collaboration. That is so good. You might get grossed out, but I mean, you get the cola flavor, and then you get the creaminess that is supposed to be the Oreo filling. It is fantastic. And if you happen to get the commemorative cup, it's perfect for eating it with a friend, popping the cap off, because you saw they've got the spoons built on. You can scoop it with a friend. Oreos and Coca-Cola. They're made to be shared with a friend. And this Slurpee collab is proof of that. But here for a limited time. So you definitely got to try it now.